Andrea, how are you doing?
I have questions.
You do? Do you want to ask yours now?
Yeah, mine was x to the power of 2 over 3 minus 2x to the power of 1 over 3 minus 8 equals 0.
Oh, sorry. X. Okay, x to the power of 2 over 3.
Yeah,
Okay, minus, say again.
2x to the power of 1 over 3 minus 8 equals 0.
So the way that you actually solve this problem is you try to recognize that these parts right here are really annoying for us, right?
Yeah,
So if it's the over third 3 power that's bothering us, what normally cancels away a fraction?
and times it.
Timesing it. So our multiplication. In this case, we're going to do the same thing, but we've got to do it in terms of exponents. So what you do is you actually do a little creative trick over here where you say, let's call it something different, just to trick my mind for a moment. And I'll say, I'm going to call it u, and I'm going to say, I'm going to put in a u to the third power as my x's. I'm not changing anything. I'm just changing its appearance. I'm just kind of calling something a little dummy thing here. But if I do that all the way through, then I actually get a much more simple statement because, as you said, these are all going to cancel away. So I can call this thing u squared minus 2u minus 8. And from here, you've just got a really easy quadratic to solve, right?
Yeah,
And this would be what? U equals, I think, minus 4 and u equals plus 2.
yeah,
But remember that u is just a thing we chose. If we were originally asked a question in terms of x, we would want to go back to x. So sure enough, let's just go through that entire thing and say, instead of u, I'll put in cube root of x, because that's really what one of the u's is the part of where this u cube came from.
right.
And you could then solve this entire thing out for x. X would be nothing more than negative 4 cubed, which I think comes out to negative 64. And x comes out to 8. So it's a nice way of us kind of saying, like, even though we have something that's a little bit difficult, if we recognize that what's in here looks like a quadratic, then there's no reason I can't kind of just go one layer deep, like watching the movie Inception. We're just going to go one layer deep until it looks familiar to us, and then I can always just make sure I account for whatever changes I made on the back end. Kind of a cool little strategy, right?
Yeah.